Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and the people over the age of 18.
Hello everybody, Hebrew77 here, and today we'll be talking about a very underrated but somehow overrated He-Man and the Masters Universe action figure. That's right, we are going to be talking about the evil ninja warrior known as Ninjor. Yeah, what an original name, I know, but boy, he seems to be sure popular on eBay. Anyway, the Ninjor we're going to be talking about comes from the Masters of the Universe Origins line. And boy, this is going to be a short video because I don't have very much to say about him. I don't even have him out of the package. But anyway, on with the review. This isn't my usual setup, but here is Ninjor. Let me zoom in on that name. And this is from Masters of the Universe Origins. To get an original Ninjor complete on eBay with all his weapons and gizmos, you're talking $100, $200, maybe $300 for just this figure. And he's not even one of the main characters, which is shocking. Which I guess that makes him a rare commodity. But anyway, as you can see from the package, he's fully dressed in his ninja what's the proper term for it? I don't know. His ninja costume, we'll just say. And I think he looks kind of cool, but I do have one question. Why does he have webbed feet? I mean, I never truly understood that. Is he an alien? I mean, I know he's an alien because Eternity is a different planet than from Earth. And we know that Earth does exist in this universe because Queen Marlena is from there. But he looks human. And as far as I know, he talks human in the comic books. What is the deal with the webbed feet? Anyway, don't own an original Ninjor, and I probably never will because he's too expensive on the aftermarket. And at the time when he was a little less popular, I didn't really care for Ninjor. I didn't have a Ninjor when I was a little kid. In fact, I was unaware of his existence until about the early 2000s. And again, when I saw him, I just never had enough interest to pick one up. Boy, do I regret that decision, as he's now quite expensive. But anyway, just a little comparison. If you want to compare him to the original, here's a picture of the original. And now that we're done looking at the original, let's talk about Ninjor's getup here. We've got the usual black ninja gi or guy, whatever you want to call it. You've got the red armbands with red gloves. You got the red boots down here, which again, he has webbed feet for no good reason. You have the sash belt down here, or I should say the regular He-Man belt. You have a sash belt, looks like, up here, which is in the same color as his gi, and part of his gi is actually his armor, chest plate, whatever you want to call it. And he's got a face on him like he's frowning, or just kind of like in fighting mode, you know what I'm saying? And down here, he does come with some weapons. I think he comes with a grappling hook. This would have made a great arch nemesis, by the way, for Batman back in the day. Or he would have gone really great with Chuck Norris's Karate Commandos. And of course, he comes with an original mini comic there in the back. Let's take a look at the back. Here is the weapons he comes with. He comes with a bow and arrow, looks like nunchucks, and a katana blade, which is specially designed, as you can see, the handle to hold in the hands of He-Man figure hands. And down here it shows you some of the actions that he can do, which I don't know if he has actual swinging action. Now down here in this illustration, it shows the sash being a non sort of He-Man belt type thing, but if you look over here, and especially when we looked at the comparison, it's just a regular He-Man type belt. There is no continuing sash. And of course you got your usual cross-sell of all the other characters, which I really can't wait to get my hands on this one, Stratos and Hordak. and Triclops, by the way. But Ninjor's a pretty cool guy. I like the artwork on here. It looks like the artwork that would be, well, I think it is on the mini comic. Now he is an evil warrior, but I can see this guy dueling it out in battle with Jetsu. I could see that. They would make a perfect pair, perfect combination. Or maybe they would make the perfect team-up pair. And lastly, I wanted to point out, well, first you got this bubble, which comes with most figures. I can't figure out what this symbol is on his chest. There's a dragon with a katana blade stuck through him, looks like. Okay, that's what that is. I never looked at it up close before. But anyway, that is the complete look of this figure. I picked him up in Target. I guess I was lucky, because now I can't find any other of the Masters of the Universe Origins figures. Which, by the way, does it bother you? It kind of bothers me a little bit that it's just Masters of the Universe. There's no Origins on here, and I do understand why they did that, because they're making it look retro. But they bothered to put the retro stamp on here, retro play, and new for 21 up there as well. So, I mean, heck, if you're gonna put these stamps on here, you might as well go ahead and put Origins somewhere in the title here, you would think. I mean, you've already ruined it. If your goal was to make the card back look retro, you've already kind of ruined it by stamping these things on the card back to begin with. I mean, you could have put those anywhere. You could have put them on the back or something, for example. I don't know. But this stuff just really bothers me, because it kind of ruins the illusion that you're buying a retro card-backed figure. Unlike what they did with G.I. Joe, and as much as I hate the direction Hasbro has taken with G.I. Joe, you get a card-backed figure, at least they don't stamp it saying, well, retro anywhere. It kind of really does look like a retro card back, except for the fact this being way up here, and well, I've talked about that in a previous video, but this is the way a retro card back should look, sort of. Like something like this, where you have these stamps on the front of it saying this is not blah blah blah. Basically, this isn't the original. Hasbro also got it right with the real Ghostbusters card backs. I do understand in a way, given the fact that people might try to resell these things on eBay and try to pass them off as the original. But like I said, you could put it like on the back or, you know, in a corner somewhere. You don't have to splash it on the front of the card back. Anyway, I'm going to hang him back up here. And that pretty much does it for this review. Well, that pretty much does it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it and give it a thumbs up. If you did, give it a thumbs down. If you didn't, who knows. One thing I want to mention before we get off the air here, but one thing I'd like to talk about before we get off the air here, well, actually two things. Number one, I am now up to 101 subscribers, which I know seems like a mild milestone for most, but for me, it's kind of a big deal, even though I do have another channel that's nearing 600 subscribers, so good for me on that one. But there's one toy reviewer out there that I want you to check out who is really on a roll here lately, and that's Joe Motion. I will put his channel down into the description and hashtag him. Joe Motion mostly reviews G.I. Joe things, and I think right now he's been reviewing a lot of the G.I. Joe Walmart exclusive. I don't know if they are. I don't think they are Walmart exclusive. No, that's wrong. Never mind it. But anyway, the G.I. Joe Retro Joes, I think, is what he's doing right now. But he does all kinds of G.I. Joe things. He covers from these G.I. Joes to the modern figures to the 12-inch figures, just everything you could think of. Anyway, go give his channel a check out. You won't be sorry you did. And until next time, just remember, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. See you then.